Former Governor Jim McGreevey is eyeing a political comeback. McGreevey made worldwide headlines when he resigned and famously said that he was a gay American. According to the New Jersey Globe, McGreevey will announce that he is running for mayor of Jersey City. Laura Jones, host of NJ Politics, is joining us now. Laura, you covered McGreevey when he was governor. What's your first reaction when you hear he's running for office again?
This is New Jersey, so expect the unexpected. A few months ago, there were some talks in political circles that he might be making a comeback. And at first I was thinking, oh, no, that can't be right. But sure enough, it is. And even as early as last week, there were some people, some members of the media, political insiders approaching McGreevey, and he is indicating that, yes, he is interested in running for mayor of Jersey City. And some very, very powerful members of the Hudson County Democratic Organization, they have been courting him and they have been saying, we want you to run. And the other thing that, I can't help but remember about the time in covering Jim McGreevey is he really loved being in office. Like a lot of times when I interview people, sometimes when the camera starts rolling, you can get more of a personal side to them. More people kind of let down their guard. I never saw that with Jim McGreevey. He was always so focused on the job, whether he was an assembly, senator, governor, mayor. He was just very, very focused on that job. So it's kind of like that's a fire in his belly that would have been hard to extinguish. But after he gave the famous speech, I'm a gay American, and he resigned from office, he took a low profile, went into the ministry. So, yes, it is a surprise that he actually is coming back. But again, no, it's not, because this is New Jersey, and we are known for surprising people in political circles, especially.
That is so true. Do you think his past will play a part in this election?
It will absolutely, because when you say Jim McGreevey, what almost naturally follows is the governor who resigned and gave the I'm a gay American speech, right? So he has to get past that. But he is a very, very smart man, a very good politician. I'm sure that they're taking all of this into consideration. And again, I don't think that these members of the Hudson County Democratic Organization, if they didn't think he could win, I don't think they would be putting him out there, right? It's not very common you go from governor. In fact, I can't think of any cases going from governor then back to mayor again, certainly not in New Jersey. I could be mistaken on that, but in the short research that I've done. So I think that, he is going to have to answer to that. But when you get down to it, especially in today's day and age, if you start to criticize him too much for I'm a gay American, that could come across as very anti-LGBTQIA, and that could really work against if any other candidate or campaign is using that I'm a gay American as something as negative. Then that could backfire. And I think another thing that's important to note, while the I'm a gay American is what got the headlines, that really isn't why McGreevey resigned. It wasn't because he was gay. It was because he had a lot of unanswered questions about putting people with whom he denied having a relationship with, but someone he allegedly had a relationship with on the payroll who wasn't qualified. So it was an abuse of power. So I think the issue of trying to switch the narrative would have to be away from I'm a gay American and more onto, well, he misused his power as governor to benefit people who he had a friendship with, perhaps, and maybe more.
Interesting. Okay. Well, speaking of some of those past titles, McGreevey was the mayor of Woodbridge, a state senator, and governor. Does that matter to voters?
Oh, I think absolutely it does. And I think when it comes to the end of the day, forget about if you agree or disagree with Jim McGreevey, you like his politics, you hate his politics. He is someone who understands the system, so he knows how it works at every single level. He's been a mayor, he's been a member of the legislature, he has been governor. So he's going to know how the system works, how to make things happen, and actually could be a very successful advocate for Jersey City. So I think that again, no matter if you agree or disagree, Republican, Democrat, Independent, he's going to know how to get the job done, and he can be a very effective governor. So I see that as an incredible plus.
All right, just one more question for you on this topic. What do you think McGreevey needs to do to win Jersey City?
Well, I think he just needs to stick to the topics of affordability in the state. Um, like New Jersey is becoming too expensive to live in, quality of life issues, and stick to those core issues that resonate the most with the voters. You know, people aren't able to, especially Jersey City. It's a very expensive area to live in. It's so close to New York. So I think sticking to those issues of affordability, of quality of life, of being that spokesperson of, hey, I'm going to ensure that our tax dollars are being spent well and we're getting the money we need also from Trenton. Those are going to be the things that serve him very well.
All right, Laura Jones, host of NJ Politics, joining us. Thanks so much, Laura. Laura, we have some more questions for you. Stay with us. But for now, head on over to onNJ.com for the latest New Jersey news anytime.